Time for convening having arrived, the Senate will come to order. Welcome to this 22nd legislative day. Pretty hard to believe. Over the halfway mark. Chair recognizes the distinguished senator from the 53rd.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Forgive them anyway. Let me have the Senate's attention. We have a special guest that we would like to recognize in the State Senate at this time, and the Secretary will read a resolution.
Senate Resolution 668 by Senators Wilkinson of the 50th, Miller of the 49th, Mullis of the 53rd, and others. A resolution recognizing and commending John Berry for his many accomplishments and congratulating him on the 25th anniversary of his first major label recording contract and for other purposes. Whereas John was born in Aiken, South Carolina, and was raised in Atlanta, Georgia, where he attended Cross Keys High School, and whereas he began playing guitar at age 12, performing at age 14, and recording albums at age 19. And whereas he began playing in Athens, Georgia in 1985 following University of Georgia football games, and soon became a local and regional celebrity. And whereas John won a Grammy in 1996, and whereas John's annual Christmas concert tour is entering its 22nd consecutive year, and whereas it is abundantly fitting and proper that the outstanding accomplishments of this extraordinary citizen be appropriately recognized, now therefore be resolved by the Senate that the members of this body recognize and commend John Berry for his many accomplishments and congratulate him on the 25th anniversary of his first major label recording contract. That concludes the order.
Is there objection to adoption of the resolution? The chair hears none, and the resolution is adopted. It is such an honor to have the legendary John Berry here with us in the Senate today, and obviously to recognize him. It's my honor now to call upon the distinguished senator from the 50th District to speak to the resolution and recognize our very special guest. Senator.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the Senate. Now I want you to listen just a second. If I say the words O'Malley's, Thomason's, or T.K. Hardy's, do I have anyone's attention now? Well, a few years, more than 25 years ago, that's where I first met John, and he's done a lot of good things over the years. One thing I remember, he was attending the Green Acres Baptist Church in Athens right at the end of College Station Road, and he was living in the Pocataligo community of Madison County, but every year he had to travel a good bit even then, but every year he would be responsible for the Christmas program. And I know we don't have any singing up here, but he does the most beautiful rendition of "O Holy Night" that I've ever heard. Another memory that stands out, Another memory that really stands out in my mind, for years he would come to the state FFA convention and perform. That's before he signed this recording contract. But after he signed the contract, he had a couple of #1 songs on the country charts. One of them, I remember, "Your Love Amazes Me." And I remember when one of them was #1 on the charts, he had always told me if he signed a record deal, he'd come back down there and perform for those young people. So we were at the camp in Covington, and he came down there unannounced and showed up and did an acoustic set for them. Then the other thing that impressed me was he sat there and signed 600 autographs for those young people. So that's the kind of person he is. He's worked closely with our President Pro Tem, as our President Pro Tem has supported the Challenge Child effort in Hall County. And at this time, I'm going to turn it over to our President Pro Tem.
Real quickly, I won't take but a moment. Old habits die hard, and John today performs in Gainesville every Christmas, does a Christmas concert for the benefit of a nonprofit there, Challenge Child and Friends, known as CSU now. And this is a school for disabled children birth to 4 years old. And John and Robin come, and not only do they come and perform, as the senator from the 50th mentioned, he sits and signs autograph for every single person. And the love and the expression that they, as a family, give to the community and give to others is just second to none. So I'd like to call on, and as guests with him tonight, Brian Smith, raise your hand, Brian, Tim Brown, Skip Ecke, and Brian Cameron. And most of all, and most important, is his beautiful wife, Robin. So, John, would you like to say a few words? Yeah.
Thank you, Butch. Well, thank you so much, Senator Wilkinson and Tim Brown from Marietta High School. Thank you guys so much for helping put this together. And Butch Miller, my friend Skip Ecke, and my manager Brian, who you met, and of course my wife Robin, who has supported me and helped me and make every decision and drive this train down the road constantly. We both, Robin and I both, moved here as children from South Carolina, but Georgia has been home. And Georgia has inspired me from climbing Anaruby Falls up in North Georgia to friends in Tifton, Georgia, when we lived down in South Georgia for a couple of years, from the sands of St. Simon's where we honeymooned to a year ago where our daughter got married there, to the red clay of Madison County where we lived so many years, and recording my first albums in the basement of my parents' house in Chamblee, Georgia, and playing for friends in Athens. Georgia has been a true inspiration. But no matter where I go, no matter where I lay my head, no matter where we may roam and the bus may stop, there's always that same sweet song that keeps Georgia on my mind. Thank y'all.
Well said, John. That was great. Thank you so much.